So, in really big free agency news, the rumblings and expectations that Jackie Young was not going to be getting the full max from the Aces, in fact, were wrong. Jackie Young has now officially been offered the full max contract from the Las Vegas Aces. And what is I mean it, like a pretty big signing, because the likelihood is that Chelsea Gray is coming back as well on a regular max, and Age is going to be there on a super max. What does that mean for the rest of the team? I think it's going to be very difficult for the Aces to build a competitive team. I think it is. With the way the Aces work, I think it's going to be a very difficult situation for the Aces to build a competitive team, because they are a team that is very vet reliant. Like, they are like the Fever. They are like the Fever in how they recruit. They are recruiting players based on vibes, based on past relationships. Like, a lot of their recruitment comes from who these coaches, who the front office, who the players previously had relationships with, and who's willing to just jump on the train and come for the cheap because they feel like we can win a ring. And I don't know if there's going to be as much of that in the new CBA. And I'm going to be honest, I thought the Aces recruited really badly last year. They just have Angel Wilson and Jackie Young on their team. I think it helps. It helps when you have these two on your team. But the Aces are clearly, you're never not going to be contenders when you have these two players on your team. It's as simple as that. When you've got Angel Wilson and Jackie Young on your team, worst case scenario, you are secondary contenders, which they were last year. And look, they literally won a title as what I will say is a secondary contender. They weren't in the best 3 teams of the WNBA last year, and they still won a title because they've just got that championship experience. So no Jackie to the Lynx. We had the K-Mac announcement. I'm guessing, yeah. Run it back. Locker room going to be hell. A certain account was talking crazy about Jackie leaving. A certain account very closely linked to Asia Wilson was talking about Jackie Wilson leaving, or Jackie Young leaving. That's all I'll say. And this is technically the first $1 million deal. It is the first $1 million deal has been signed. We all know Age is getting one. We all know if Kelsey Mitchell, wherever she goes, we assume the Fever. We all know she's getting a max deal. But Jackie Young coming back puts the Aces at worst in the, again, secondary contender category. If you want to put the Aces as one of your main contenders, so be it. Genuinely, if you believe that they are, be my guest. Funny thing is, the best Aces team on paper, of the last 2 years, was 2024. The Aces replaced Kelsey Plum with Jewel Lloyd and downgraded. They replaced Alicia Clark with Alyssa Smith, which is a downgrade. They replaced Tiffany Hayes with Aaliyah Nye, which is a downgrade. And they somehow, I will say, Dana Evans is an upgrade on Coulson. They somehow won the damn title after not winning, while they didn't win in 2024. It's still mad how poor they were in 2024. And to be fair, in 2025, to be honest, they got lucky. Neko Wumake, she absolutely screwed up. They were a point down. Dominique Malonga played perfect defense with 15 seconds to go on an Aja Wilson game winner. And Neko Wumake decided that rebounding was optional and let Jackie Young walk in for a wide open tip in for game. And then Skylar Diggins, I don't know what she was trying to do. For some reason, Dominique Malonga was wide open under the basket, standing there waving her arms, and instead of throwing her the ball, she shit herself and gave it to Erica Wheeler, who then dribbled in. Instead of, again, also, she could have maybe got it to Malonga. Kind of got scared and shot a pull-up and just back-rimmed it. So, they were that close to losing in the first round. In the semi-final, realistically, that Odyssey Sim shot to send it to OT should have been the shot to win the game. That should have been a shot to win the game. They should not have had free throws a previous possession. The referees gave everything to the Aces in that game. I think they got something 4 fouls on rebounds. It was mental. They got 8 free throws on rebounds. Every 2 seconds they were going to the line of some soft BS off the ball call, and then the Indiana Fever, it was like it was being reffed very physically for the Fever, and anytime the Fever tried to make any contact with the Aces, it was free throws, which was very annoying to see. That being said, I'm going to be honest here. This is a really, really good signing. Jackie and Alyssa, there's no way they match Alyssa Smith's restricted free agency offer. There is no way they match. If Alyssa Smith somehow comes back onto this team, that would be kind of crazy. If you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say. It would be crazy if Alyssa Smith comes back onto this team. I'm guessing they're not going. Whoever offers her a deal is going to sign her. I don't see her accepting the qualifying offer, and I don't see the India or the Dallas. Geez, not Dallas. The Vegas Aces. What's it called? I don't see them matching it. But trading one first round pick for a title, fair enough. Fair enough, it worked. I just don't know who the Aces are going to put around them. Do they bring back Alicia Clark on a minimum? Do they try to bring back some vets who they've brought in over the years? Do they try keep the team as old as possible? Do they bring in some younger players? Like, I don't know. I don't know what the Aces are going to do. I don't know what they should do. I don't know what their short-term or long-term goals are. Obviously, short-term is to win a title, but I don't know how long they think their window is, or do they just want to perpetually contend? Do they feel like keeping the big three together, or just keeping Jackie and AJ together? It doesn't really matter what you do around them. All you have to do is put competent players around it with Becky Hammon coaching. You're going to contend, which might well be the case, you know. Like, when you've got a coach as good as Becky Hammon. Hey, Becky Hammon's somebody that I do believe would be currently coaching the San Antonio Spurs if she'd stuck with the Spurs a little bit longer. So you've got a really, really good coach. You've got a really good young core. You've got a really good vet core. Or so you got a really good vet core who have been in the league the guts of 10 years. And you might have the greatest player of all time in AJ Wilson, with one of the most underrated guards of all time in Jackie Young. Like, there's an argument to be made that you've got the best player and the best guard in the WNBA. Do I believe it? Probably not, but there's an argument to be made. Like, I think Jackie Young and Caitlin is a debate. I do think Jackie's a slight bit ahead of Paige at this stage, but like, it's not by much. I think by the end of the year, it'll probably be Caitlin and Paige is the 1-2. Like, Jackie Young is definitely in that conversation. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Shout out to Alexa, and obviously Annie has left front office sports. It was her last day, so hopefully all's good for Annie, and she's going on to something bigger and better. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below, and as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.